just bought my third freezer and I am calling it my supermarket freezer. I'm essentially filling it with homemade convenience foods that I know are gonna make my life so much easier. So let me show you what we've got in it so far. Every Friday we do pizza night and I've been making extra dough, putting together some plain cheese pizzas so that we can just unwrap, top them, and bake them from frozen. Whenever I make pasta, I make a big batch and I vacuum seal in individual servings and you can boil from frozen. Saturday mornings we always have more time to make breakfast, so I'll make a big batch and then make breakfast burritos for the freezer. I always make extra things like black bean burgers, and I love leftover dinner ingredients that I can turn into individual lunch-sized portions like these smothered enchiladas. When you have to keep homemade tortillas on hand, sometimes even something as simple as a cheese quesadilla can seem daunting, so I prep them ahead. Whenever we have leftover rolls, I use them kind of like Hawaiian rolls and make these sliders. Really with whatever meat or things I have on hand, then you can just top them with butter and bake them like normal. Muffins freeze beautifully and you can eat them straight from frozen, so we love keeping some on hand. I just stock several different kinds. Anytime I make a homemade sauce, I'll double it and throw some in the freezer for later. This makes homemade meals so much easier. I'll freeze cookie dough either in a log like this, or I'll roll it into balls, flash freeze, and then pack it into bags. You can also bake these straight from frozen. Just about any homemade bread product freezes beautifully. Just make sure you slice it before you freeze so that you can pop it right in the toaster. I always make double when I make a casserole so that I can have a convenient meal later. Make a big batch of oatmeal, freeze it into cups, and just reheat on the stove. Whenever I make homemade bread, I make extra so that I can just prep some turkey and cheese sandwiches and some peanut butter and honey. Whenever I make something for my kids like fried rice, I make extra and freeze that as well. Anytime I make a crock pot meal, I'll double it and put the raw ingredients in a bag ready to throw in the crock pot next time. And I always make a batch of battered chicken nuggets fried in tallow. Pop them in the air fryer for a quick lunch and enjoy.